girlies, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be doing a hair growth product, and then in the second part of this video, because I want this to be exclusively our chit chat session, so each time I post a hair care video or anything, I'm going to add a chit chat at the end of the video. So in today's part I'm going to tell you why I started this natural hair journey. So see you when we come back for our chit chat. Before I started my natural hair journey, my hair was always dry and I always had like an itchy and dry scalp. But ever since I started using DIY products, especially hair oils and spray, it has really been a game changer for me. So each time my hair feels dry or my scalp needs a boost, this is the oil that I reach out for. So let me show you how I make this. So for this, I use the clove for stimulation and the star seed. Yes, that sweet little star-shaped spice for deep nourishment. And mustard oil, it is the underrated queen of base oils. And because hydration is just as important, I will equally be making this simple, powerful spray with the same seeds, just water infused this time. So I used a couple of cloves and a few pieces of the star anise, which are both powerful on their own, but together they create magic for your roots. The mustard oil on its own is packed with omega-3s, protein, and a spicy warmth your follicles didn't know they needed. This is perfect for cold climates and dry scalp. I let everything simmer for about 20 minutes for the oil, and then I make sure that I stir once in a while. And you don't want to put your heat on high heat because it's going to cause the product to burn. You want it to infuse, you don't want to cook it. So make sure that you're doing this on very low heat. For the water, once I blend the star anise, because they are very big for it to be able to enter the bottle, I equally add my cloves in the bottle and then I add some water in it. But because I'm making a small quantity, I'm not going to fill this bottle because I want it to infuse, and also because I'm not going to let this to stay or sit for a long time. I'm just going to put just as much water that I'm going to need for the couple of days. So once I pour my water into this bottle, and once the oil is ready as well, I will put both of them in an airtight container and make sure to keep for about 2 to 3 days so that the products can fully infuse before reaching out for them. When it comes to the oil, it is safe to use the oil 2 to 3 times a week, especially during or when your wash day is approaching, because you don't want it to block your follicles, because as we always say, an excess of anything is always bad for the health. So make sure you do not exaggerate this. And when it comes to the water, you can use this water every single day, especially if you have dry and itchy scalp. It is very safe to use this spray every single day. And also if you have dry hair, you can equally use the spray every single day. If you do not have any of the above condition, feel free to use this as it is convenient for you. Always make sure that whenever you want to use either the spray or the oil, you warm it a little bit, because there's always power in heat, especially if you have low porosity hair. Always make sure you warm your hair oils or your hair sprays before you put into your hair, and with that your hair would have the boost that it needed to flourish and grow like crazy. I'm so sorry for the quality of my voiceover and the fact that there are still some blotters in this video. That's because I have a technical issue with my laptop and I'm unable to edit those parts and take them out. But nevertheless, I hope you're enjoying this video and that you take into consideration everything I've shared. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and wait for the second part where I tell you why and how I started my natural hair journey just after this tutorial. Please welcome back to our session. So I have my water in here in the spray bottle. Remember I said in the video that it is best to use when warm, so can you hear? So in this part of the video, I'm going to be talking about how my natural hair journey started. So it turns out that when I was in grade 9 or from 3 back home, I shaved my hair, and then after a while I started keeping my hair again. So by the time I was in, yeah, so that was like 2014, I started keeping my hair again. So around 2014, from 2014 till the time I started keeping my hair was literally stuck in a certain length for like many years. People knew that I had hair because like the regular person in Africa, we all have the, that afro, and it's able to hold one bun. But most people end up relaxing their hair because of the fact that they are unable to manage the hair. But for me, I was like, no, I want to go on this natural hair journey because I had like longer hair before, and then I relaxed my hair. Since then, I didn't like the texture of my hair, though it was more manageable, but my hair was very thin. I didn't like it. So that's one of the reasons why I had to cut or shave my hair or do the big chop. Meanwhile, there was this girl back then in my school. She had very long and healthy hair, and each time I want to relax my hair, she was always my inspiration. So that was one of the reasons why I was like, no, I'm gonna keep this hair. It doesn't matter if it's not growing or what. So yeah, so my hair was stuck in this length still for a really, really long time, and I really had no idea on how to go about it, how to have a longer hair, until when I traveled to the UAE, and then I started getting interest in keeping my natural hair. And I went online, I saw a couple of hair influencers, and oh my god, I was like fascinated. Like, I couldn't believe that black women could have this amount of long hair. And that time I was like, oh my god, when is my hair ever going to get to that level? So I was like, but nevertheless, one thing that I learned through these videos is that when you want to go on the natural hair journey, you need to be patient. It's only with patience that you would see results. But if you want to see results immediately or next week or next month, it's not going to work that way. So you really need to be patient on your natural hair journey. Take your time to go through, like, for example, the recipes. There's nothing wrong in trying different recipes, right? Try different recipes, see how it works for you, and then you can go with what you think it works best for you. And aside from that, you can also go with products. If you don't want to do natural products or homemade products, you can buy products from the shop and everything. So as I was saying earlier, from the time I started keeping my natural hair, like whenever I do twist, I hated it because it was always bouncy and then it appeared so short. But now when I look back, I've actually realized that I have not actually been keeping track of how much my hair has grown until I started going out more, keeping my hairstyles or keeping my fro just without touching it and everything. And people were like, wow, your hair is so long. That's when I had to go back to my old pictures. I was like, man, my hair has actually grown. This thing actually works. Like, seriously, I've been so excited all this while because I'm like, okay, in as much as that you have to do this, you have to do this, you don't have to do this and all this thing. But if you literally take your time to apply all these strategies and everything, it's gonna work. Trust me, it is gonna work. And for now, I have a new goal, right? My new goal is keeping my hair to waist length in the next 3 years. Yes, I want to set realistic goals. I'm not going to say in the next 1 year, because in the next 1 year, man, my hair I won't say it cannot, it can, but I want to set realistic goals. So my realistic goal is in the next 3 years, I want my hair to be at the waist level. So I hope you're going to follow me all through this journey, and I believe that we will see progress. And if you're watching me right now and you want to go on this journey with me, please make sure to comment in the comment section natural hair challenge, and we'll start this challenge together. And make sure to mark your hair from today. Go and check your hair length, write it down somewhere, and we'll meet again in the next 3 years to see if you've actually gained some length, some volume. And I will say that one of the reasons why I decided to get on this journey is because of the African community, not the black community as in whole, because I know that for example, the Afro-Americans and the Caribbeans, they know how to take care of their natural hair journey. But we Africans from the African region, very few of us know how to take care of our hair. So that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this. I'm doing this for you, my girlies. I'm doing this for you, my sisters. I'm doing this for us. So please encourage me, leave comments, like this video, share. We can do this. We've got this. As I said earlier, don't forget to use your natural hair products. This is my leave-in spray, and then I have my natural hair oil. Oops, sorry guys. I have my natural hair oil. So thank you all so much for watching once more. And if you've liked this video, or if you like this natural hair session, please make sure to leave a comment in the comment section, as it's going to encourage me to make more videos like this for you all, especially for my African girlie. Thank you all so much for watching, besties. Bye.